Hi everyone, welcome back to Beef Reacts, and today we're going to be watching RWBY Volume 4, Chapters 7, 8, and 9. And, I'm going to take a sip real quick. First thing I wanted to say is, I think you put me on a Broadway production of Beetlejuice. I think I got Beetlejuice down pretty fucking pat. Oh, thank God, we're past the 15 seconds. Thank you, ad revenue. On the off chances that this doesn't get blocked immediately, and it gets uploaded tonight, hi, how we doing? Secondly, if where we left off, Crow was being a badass, so I'm like really hyped to watch this fight. I'm really excited to like see where everything goes off and just learn where everything's going. That's the blank stare. That's the blank stare of I'm trying desperately to find a thought and I just don't have it. All right. What the fuck?
1. Remove hedging language and be direct. For example, instead of...
Good news is that the audio should be better. Let me bring this mic fucking closer a little bit. Excuse me. Let me serenade. Oh God, that's speaking. Let me serenade your ears. All right, there we go. Hi. You know, fun fact about mics. I hope I could do this without ruining anyone. You're supposed to keep it about 3 inch, like a finger away, and like kind of talk here. The issue is that I don't own a stand, so we're gonna get back down here. It's gonna be actually worse audio, but we deal with it. I should be listening to this, but I'm not. We're just gonna be. Today's a talkative day for Beef. Just another dub all around. I'm sorry, but like, hear me out here. Let's just live. Ah, dude, I hate them. Let me actually try to see if I can fix this a little bit. Oh, sick. I'm a tall boy. Yeah, let's just live, baby. Cheers to that. It's Cuckboy again.
Supper's almost ready.
His name's Oscar.
What are we having?
Doesn't matter. You're eating it.
I never agreed to these terms.
It's part of the living under my roof contract.
I'd beat him. I don't condone corporal punishment in any way, shape, or form, except for when it's my own child. That was a joke, but what I mean is, like, you're really gonna sit there and tell me that this fucking schmuck? No, I didn't agree to that. Okay, do you not? If you don't want to fucking eat, fine. I'd throw his food out. I wouldn't even have leftovers. Fuck you. Immediately, I don't fuck with him. And that, it's visceral, on site.
Terms.
It's part of the living under my roof contract. Read the fine print and come wash up.
I'm not gonna lie, the mom's kind of a bitch too, but fuck it, we ball.
And have to leave. Oscar.
I've decided you're not real, so you might as well just give up.
I understand how you're feeling. I went through the same panic and confusion.
Well, it's the voice of Ozpin.
It's not real. It's not real.
I can assure you.
Is there a reason why his eyes are vibier than literally everyone else's? Not that Ruby's silver eyes aren't that big, but like, have I talked about Uncanny Valley before and why? I definitely have. I've definitely talked about how like eyes are such a hard thing to replicate. So typically they end up going more cartoonish with it instead of hyper realistic because for some fucking reason, you just can't mimic the way that light bounces like off eyes. Like you could do catch lights, like you can do that, but they're normally static. Like there's just something about the human eye that just cannot be replicated in animation yet, because every time they've tried to, people can just tell it's fake, which is weird but kind of cool. Which is why I don't know how you get tricked by deepfake. Well, maybe because you're actually using actual footage in people's actual eyes, but it's still I feel like I've never seen a good enough deepfake for that to happen. I say that while one of you will probably deepfake my face and put me doing some heinous act, which I'll react to. I am a shill.
You were perfectly sane.
I'm talking to a voice in my head.
I didn't say you were normal. I said you were sane.
That's good.
There's quite a significant difference
Shut
between...
up! You think this is funny? It's not.
I'm laughing.
We are in complete agreement on that matter, I promise you. Believe me, I wish this weren't the case. But as I've told you, our aura, our souls, are combined.
I'm done listening to you.
Excuse me?
Have you ever been to Haven?
I told you I'm not going, and I told you I'm done listening.
Do you think you could describe the headmaster's office?
No, why would I know that? I've never seen...
Try. Right now.
Oh, shit.
It's probably... It's autumn-colored. With a large mahogany desk. There's a small table and chairs in the corner for guests. With a tea set that... I gave him. Why did I say that? Why do I know that? Why did I say that?
Because I helped build that school, and the tea set was a gift to the man running it now. If you don't believe me, you can look it up. If I recall, your aunt has several books on Mistral downstairs. I'm certain you could find a picture in one of them.
Does that mean... How can you recall that? Okay, so this begs a couple of questions out of me. How long have their souls been intertwined? First. Secondly, how long has this... Has he always known that his soul was going to go to this kid if he died? Or is it just kind of like, fuck it, I don't know. Is this back to this whole wizard thing where the aura gets passed on, but instead you need to pass it on to somebody with wisdom and yada, yada, yada? If so, interesting. I wonder how that works. Second, thirdly, numbers. We're at numbers. We're at number 69. Why... If there were strange voices in my head telling me to do things and I listened to them, and mind you, they're not, evil or talking some bullshit. They're just like, hey, go on an adventure. I think I'd go. I like adventures. I really want to go on an adventure. I feel like it'd be fun. I want to go on a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I mean, like, there's just... This kid is going through so much, and to randomly have this old dude in your head being like, hey, you're actually, like, two guys now. Have fun. I don't know, it's like a weird... It's a weird spot to be in.
One of them.
That's right. I must have seen it in a picture.
Oscar,
Stop talking to me!
I have a grave responsibility to uphold.
Alright, your mom could hear you. I'm gonna say it, your mom hears you saying this shit, and probably thinks you're insane.
We both do.
Okay.
Never agreed to anything.
Alright, yeah.
No, you didn't. And neither did I at first.
Yeah.
But you do have an opportunity.
Okay.
For what?
Greatness.
Bitches. Bitches. Money. Cocaine. Oscar, it can all be yours. All you have to do is go to Mistral and fuck up the fucking MILF Dommy Mommy. It's simple. Oscar, the plan is actually simple. Go there. Find the hot bitches. You'll see them when you see them. It's where the Grimm come out. They are drawn to it like fucking... I don't even know. Flies to sugar water. That's an expression, I believe. If it's not, just go there, Oscar.
Greatness in knowing that when the world needed help, you were the one to reach out your hand.
Nah.
It won't come without hardship, without sacrifice. But I know you don't want to live the rest of your life working as a farmhand in Mistral.
So you just decided to read my thoughts?
Well, they're our thoughts now.
Lame. Cool, but...
Out of my head!
Alright. Homie, you are taking this extraordinarily unwell. Alright? Most, like, talk to a mirror or some bullshit. Do the Spider-Man and have, like, a fucking half-face thing so that way I can at least know that it's Oz. Like, it's not some fucking liar, but, like, come on now. You are taking this extraordinarily unwell, and honestly, I wish Oz would just take over.
Oscar, supper time.
Oh, his name's Oscar. Nice.
Try a hot or iced latte today. Your favorite handcrafted latte flavors just around the corner at Wawa.
I'm gonna say it, and I think it's only fair. No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I kind of wish I pirated it. That's it. I'm not admitting to a crime. I'm just saying I kind of wish I pirated it.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
She needs more liquor. I mean,
do you have any idea what your stunt cost us? And don't think I'm just talking about Lien here. Our reputation. Our...
I want to leave.
I beg your pardon?
I said I want to leave. I don't want to stay here anymore. I don't want to stay in Atlas anymore.
Young lady, I don't give a damn about what you want.
It's weird that I'm siding with Jock on this, but it's like, it's a weird position to be a parent because she is so close to being an adult. She has the ability to go around and you're teaching her how to fight and how to be capable for herself. And it's like, are you saying that you don't get to pick what you want because you're afraid that she's going to get hurt and that she was in a kingdom during a time of war breaking out and you weren't there to protect her as a father and as someone who genuinely gives a fuck about his daughter? Or are you going the route of just being a genuine piece of garbage and kind of being like, I don't want, like, you're going to do what I want you to do because at the end of the day, what I want is the only thing that matters for you. And if you don't do what I want, you make the family look bad, and making the family look bad makes the company look bad. Like, I don't want to agree with Jock, and I know everyone actually hates Jock, but it's a matter of I'm going to spend the rest of my time trying to see what his perspective actually is. Because to just hate a character to hate a character is like one thing. I'm all for that. I'm for that with Jimmy Ironwood, and I am for that with Cinder, because fuck both of those characters. But like, Jock seems like this character that is just absolutely fucking hated by the community, and I'm with it. I just want to see like what's the thought process behind the hatred.
Atlas anymore.
Young lady, I don't give a damn about what you want. This isn't about you. This is about the Schnee family name and your apparent insistence on dragging it through the mud.
You know what? Every single one of you that says I pause way too often, like a sentence before I need to and I should wait, all of you have just gained another point of credibility, and I hear you. I appreciate you. I will try my damnedest to stop, but I am someone who just does not hold back, and I am sorry if that's annoying.
I have done nothing but fight to uphold the honor of my family name. A name that you married into.
Oh! Shit! Oh! Shit! Fuck yeah, Weiss! Yeah! Yeah! Oh god, that's gonna be so ear rapey for everyone. I'm so sorry. But yeah! Fuck you! Not you, Weiss, you're fucking dope right now! Jock, fuck you! Dummy! Dummy, stupid boy! Stupid broke ass boy! Oh, I'm married into a family name. Oh, I'm gonna uphold that name. Was the smack warranted? I don't know. I would say no, it wasn't. Oscar's was, if I was his parent, fucking backhanded. This one, Weiss is correct, and I think he knows she was correct, and that's why he resorted to violence.
You married into.
This behavior of yours is incredibly disappointing.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't possibly understand the lengths I've gone to in order to keep this family where it is. You think running off like your sister is going to make the Schnee name stronger? You're wrong. Siding with her only divides us.
I'm not siding with anyone. I'm doing what I feel is right, and that does not include wasting my time up here with these clueless people in Atlas. The Schnee family legacy isn't yours to leave.
It's like weird because I don't hate the voice acting for Weiss in this scene. Because I think this voice actress has shown a lot more prowess in previous parts. It's like here there's like less emotion than like before, and that like I don't know if I'm reading too much into it, but like I can kind of, you can hear it. Like I'm not actually hearing Weiss Schnee talking. I am listening to the actress in the booth, and I'm currently there watching her give the performance. And like that is like 3 layers of meta separation that I don't think I am up for right now.
The Schnee family legacy isn't yours to leave. It's mine. And I'll do it as a huntress.
No, you won't. You're not leaving Atlas. You're not to leave the manor grounds unless I specifically allow it. You are going to remain here, out of sight and out of trouble, until you and I come to an agreement on your future.
What?
First off, the cinematography for this scene is actually fucking astounding. Like, let's take a moment to break it down. So we're starting here with them, presumably as equals in equal height. Then we watch this camera slowly, it's not just doing a tilt up, but if you notice, it's keeping...
You're not to leave.
It's keeping Weiss in the same... Fucking A, why can't I point good? It's keeping Weiss in the same size and frame, so it's not actually... Excuse me. It's not moving just like... It's not just tilting up. It's pedestaling down, tilting up, and it's showing the actual authority within Jock's character. It's not just a statement of like, hey, these two are equals. She perceives them as equals until this camera movement. Now she is seeing what her dad truly is. Not in terms of now she's finally seeing it, but the audience is actually finally seeing it and getting that sense of dread that Weiss has had this entire time, this fear. And we're seeing it be played out through this scene. Notice how it's getting closer, but she never actually changes size on camera. It is genuinely a beautiful fucking cinematic shot. And, like, I think Carrie's the one who directs it. Like, fucking bravo. Like, genuinely fucking bravo.
You are going to remain here, out of sight and out of trouble.
Bitch.
Until you and I come to an agreement on your future.
Stupid.
What?
Your presupposition that you can simply have whatever it is you want is a clear sign of our failure as parents. But from now on, I'll be giving you the
have we seen Weiss's mother? I don't think we have.
full attention you require. Starting by keeping you where I can see you.
You can't just keep me from leaving.
I can, and the staff here will make sure of it.
So now I'm just your prisoner?
You are my daughter. You're a child, and children are grounded when they misbehave.
This is only going to make things worse, Father. People will ask questions. They'll want to know why the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company is suddenly nowhere to be found.
Which is why you are no longer the heiress to the Schnee Dust Company.
Excuse me?
Clearly, the trauma you endured at the fall of Beacon was too much for you. Which is why you've generously revoked your claim to the company and its earnings, passed them on to your brother Whitley.
No. No. Murder. Listen, Jock. Everyone, I was doing my damnedest to give him any benefit of the doubt, any thought that, hey, maybe you might not be the fucking worst human being, but no, just no. So I'm gonna not just say no because that's stupid. Let's take a moment. So his plan is that the heiress of the Schnee Dust family company is now revoking her claim to that company for some fucking reason, because what he views as a traumatic experience she felt, he can do that as the owner of the Dust Company, but considering he changed his last name to be the mother's last name because he married into it. Remember, he married into the Dust Company, so he's not actually the fucking... His grandfather wasn't Schnee fucking... Grandpappy Schnee, who started a Dust Company. He married into it and then was gifted it. I'm pretty sure by heir standards, you have actually no claim to this company. You are nothing. You are a small, pathetic man. You, in the socio-sexual hierarchy of men, you are a gamma male. You're not a sigma. You look like a gamma. You think you're smarter than people. You're actually a fucking bitch. Do I subscribe to that? Absolutely not. It's fucking stupid. But I will when it serves my needs. And right now it serves my needs of calling Jock Schnee a fucking bitch boy. Oh, fuck Whitley. Yo, fuck Whitley. Fuck Whitley too, on God.
It's time to wake up and face reality.
Mormon looking bitch boy. I'd rather die than be Whitley. Fuck you, Whitley. Come in the door at least, fucking bitch. Weiss, you know you could kill him, right?
Whitley?
Yes, sister?
Did you know about this?
About what?
You never liked Winter. You never liked me. But you've been nothing but supportive since the moment I came back.
If being kind to my big sister is some sort of crime, then I suppose I'm guilty.
You wanted this to happen.
It's foolish not to do as father asks.
I can't believe you.
Don't worry, Weiss. The Schnee family name is in good hands.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I'd feed him to the wolves. Like, listen. Violence is rarely ever the answer. But it is a answer, you know? Like, hear me out. Violence is typically the quickest and most effective answer. It's not the correct answer, but hey, when I'm faced with an inconvenient choice, most of the time, my first thought is, I could just ram my own car into oncoming traffic and just fucking, I have to get gas. Fuck it. I got to stop and pick up. I got to go to the bank today. Fuck it. Like, it's violent. It's horrible. Typically a first thought, though. It starts extreme, all right? And then we're like, all right, I guess I could. I got to get groceries today. The bank's next to the grocery. I could kill two birds, one stone, do like 20 other things. Like, I get it, all right? I get it. But like with Whitley here, like, listen. The dad and Whitley conspiring against Weiss when she wanted something on the company. To be fair, she wants to be a huntress, which is a dangerous position. If not that she wants to revoke the rights, but honestly, is it fair that she has not been bred and groomed to take this position? She doesn't know shit about running a business. Now, I am not sitting here and saying that this is not fucked up. What I am ultimately saying is, what does Weiss genuinely know about running a business? Now, flip side, what the fuck does little Whitley over here now? I have no idea. What I do know is, if he's being groomed and primed to take over the company from a young age, and now that's going to happen, that is a conversation that can be had and that will be had. What's a conversation that isn't had is the forceful taking of Weiss's ownership of the company. She should already have these shares. If she does not, if her dad is holding them till she is 18, this is fucking ridiculous and bullshit. So, again, fuck you, Whitley. You are a stupid little boy.
The Schnee family name is in good hands.
Yeah, what's with the fucking evil smirk? I'd kick him in the fucking face. I would literally beat him to death. I wouldn't cry. I'd leave. I'd become a fucking raging alcoholic. That's not true. I'm Weiss in this scenario. I'd make the family name tarnished. I'd do whatever I could to just ruin it. Because you're not a Schnee. There we go. Yeah?
I have a challenge for all of you. Go to every computer in your house, your mom's, your dad's, your sister, your brother's computer.
For those wondering why there are cuts, I decided to watch the show on YouTube today to try to have a better signal, so that way the audio capture would be a louder in-headphone volume and also a louder capture volume overall. And the downside to that is ads. So I'm not upset. All right, I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just trying to do the right thing here. I don't even think I'm giving money to Team RWBY, which is the worst part. Or maybe I am. Who fucking knows? There we go. Mirror, mirror, baby. Oh, she's practicing her semblance. Fuck yeah. Love to see it. Do it. Do it. Come on, Weiss. Oh, she's hot. She's got bad bitches. Oh, fuck yes! Peak masculine crow, baby.
As I live and breathe, Crow Brother. A true huntsman has entered the fray.
I don't know. This guy's weird.
Look, pal, I'm not sure who you are, but you need to leave my niece alone.
Not any of the other people. Just my niece. Fuck them, you want to kill them, I don't care. My niece? Nah, fuck that.
Why, friend, my name is Tyrion, and I'm afraid that is not possible. My assignment from Her Grace was to retrieve this young girl. So, that is what I must do. One does not upset the Queen.
Tyrion?
Queen?
Lame.
Who?
Who?
I think we've had enough talk now, don't you?
You took the words right out.
I should be pausing during this because it's actually fucking sick and epic, but like dead ass. Here's the thing. I think I'd let Crow just handle this. I feel like now that they're a part of it, he can't just do what he needs to do, and that's the problem. Crow works best when he can do what Crow needs to do, and they're not letting Crow do what Crow needs to do.
Don't come closer.
Fine.
Oh. He just said, alright, fuck it, I guess I'll use my hands. I haven't done that in a while. I'm just, fucking just, boop! Crow is so awesome. Oh my god! He did the Tony Hawk Underground fucking lip. Oh my god, dude, he's so fucking sick. I don't want Crow as my uncle. I don't want him as my mentor. I just want to be in the audience, dude. Like, I just want to have like I get why people fold around Crow. I'd fold around Crow. I mean, the man's a fucking alcoholic. He's not even sober right now, and he's just like, fuck it, I don't even give a shit. I'll win. Fucking A. I'm not gonna lie, that was it's so fucking sick. Like, he just shows up and he just fucking does it.
Ruby, do you wish to be taken?
No, but I won't stand by and watch someone get hurt.
We love that. We love a queen who can actually fucking stand up for what she believes in and do dope shit. Like, fuck, that was a dope line. Fuck, that was Superman-esque. Fuck, Ruby is a fantastic hero and genuinely a great role model for all people, all genders, and all fucking just amazing. Like, she's just so fucking cool. Like, Ruby just gets it.
Watch someone get hurt.
Ruby, what did I say? Get back!
This is my fight too!
No, it's not that.
And she's... Yeah, what did you expect? He is a villain. Oh! Yes! Fuck yes! I'm seeing how loud I've gotta be, but I don't want to be that loud. But fuck! Oh my god, that was so fucking sick! That was so fucking cool. Holy fuck. Didn't even flinch.
You bitch!
Ah, she's a bitch, really? You're trying to kill her.
She'll forgive you.
Yeah, the Dutch angle. So going into a Dutch angle there and having the camera fall with him to show that actually he was just putting on a strong face, kind of cool. Really interesting. Like, look. Boom. Don't know why they did that, but cool. No.
I'll be fine. He just grazed me.
What the fuck do you think, Ruby? No, I will not be okay.
How did you get here? Why are people after Ruby?
She
Uncle Crow, what's going on?
What's your favorite fairy tale?
They really went with that. They went with that line. What's your favorite fairy tale? Fair enough. And now we get to see little Ozzy. Ozzy. Oh, scorpions. Cute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and get a top off and then be back to watch the next episode. Hey, look at Weiss. It's really cool to see the behind the scenes stuff that they're showcasing. Who did I want to thank? Let's thank Kyler Smith, script supervisor. Did a great job on this episode. Keep up the good fucking work, Kyler. Everyone, let's fucking cheers for Kyler. Damn, I'm at 36 minutes. Jesus. Whatever. But let's go, Kyler. But with that, let's I'll see you guys back in like less than a second, pretty much. All right, and we're back. I don't know why I clapped. That was stupid of me. I also hit space instead of fucking shit. We're back. Cozy.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
Sure, of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucked up, isn't it, John? It's fucked up to have one of your loved ones who you genuinely cared about be forced into that type of situation. Look at that scowl. I get it. It's fucking sucks, doesn't it, huh, buddy? And I know, like, it's yeah.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
Uh-huh.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything.
I mean...
We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose.
No!
You there. You heard her.
No. First off, how do you know that he was there? Secondly, no. I'm saying no. And the reason I'm saying no... the reason I'm saying no about this so much is because it's like, are you fucking with me? Like, hey, have you ever seen My Sister's Keeper? I don't know if you've ever seen My Sister's Keeper. It's a bitch book. It's a bitch movie. It's When I say bitch, I don't mean like it's for girls or anything. I just mean like the premise itself just sucks. Like it doesn't suck in the sense that it's bad. It sucks in the sense of like it's just a fuck situation. You have a daughter. She's terminally ill, has cancer of bone marrow. You already had a son. He can't do shit. He's not a donor. You have another daughter. She's a perfect match. Her first bone marrow transplant is about 3 months old. And ever since she is 3 months old, if it wasn't for her, her sister would die. Parents really only had the kid to keep the other daughter alive. Did the kid ever really have a choice in saying that? No, the movie's about the kid getting the ability to emancipate themselves. And they sue their parents for their own legal bodily autonomy, I believe. It's really like it's fucked for a lot of reasons, but it's not fucked because it's like whatever. It's fucked because it doesn't do what you think it's going to do. And in this situation, it's like, hey, like if someone came on to me, hey, if you don't do this, your brother will die. You could say I have a choice all you want, but there is no choice in that discussion. When it's family or when it's your kingdom or when it's something that genuinely matters to you, there is not a discussion that needs to be had. There is not a choice. It is an illusion of a choice. And like, I'm a firm believer that there are choices, and like, yeah, Pyrrha could have said no, but it's like, why would she? If she says no, then what? What we saw happen, basically. Like you are saying that you're offering a choice, but you're really not offering a choice, and like we explained to her the situation, and you said that if she didn't do it, everyone would practically die.
A choice, and she chose.
Like, come on now.
You heard her.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too. Let me tell you, John's killing it this season. Absolutely.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced. That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
You know what? Fuck, John is doing great this episode. He's doing, like, listen, alright? I shit on John a lot. I shit on John for a lot of the decisions he makes, but this episode and this episode alone right now, he is on the fucking money. He's fucking just, he's the guy. Like, him and Weiss soaring right now. Do I still think he's a bitch? Of course. Like, look at that face. That is the face of someone who's a fucking cock. But, like, I get it.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
What is all of this? Ruby's being hunted. The schools are being attacked. All for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Lame.
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid. Not many people are super religious these days.
Facts.
This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. At night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the Elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the God of Darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
The creatures of Grimm.
You guessed it. The older brother had finally had enough.
Oh my fucking god, dude. Why?
I know everything about my new furniture business. Well, everything except the whole...
Like, it just takes you out of the fucking story, I swear to God. Like, pissed. I'm more pissed for you, honestly, than me. Like,
the older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece. Younger brother agreed. This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge, so that it could learn about itself and the world around it. And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant, and each of them is extraordinarily powerful. If someone were to collect all four, they'd be able to change the world, and that's exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's protectors, but they also serve another purpose.
It's like, I should pause to talk about this, but I want to get the full story first, so I apologize.
Guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And, of course, keeping them out of her reach. So...
Okay, so first off, the actual mythology here is pretty fucking dope. I like this creation and destruction metaphor and how, like, it really gets into this, like, idea, and it adds to the fact that they kind of work in tandem. They work together and they work as one. This animation that they went for is just so stunning, like it's a campfire story, and it allows for, like, shadow puppets in a way. Like, that aspect of it is pretty cool to me. There's just, like, there's a lot of the story that, not that it's not going down, it is, like, it's... The way that it's told and the way that it's presented is cool, and I want to go back and I want to listen to so I can understand which of the four there are.
See, the four gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphors.
So, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice. It looks like life gave more than destruction, because all destruction wanted was to destroy. And, like the weird aspect of it is, without the one you can't get the other, so why would they hate each other? Like yeah, they're brothers, and yeah, they're doing that, but, like, why?
Metaphorical. Each of them exists to collect all four. Guard, defend.
And then Beacon being that. Let's kind of figure out, what do you think Beacon was? Knowledge, choice, destruction or creation. I think Beacon houses choice. Don't know why, it just makes sense to me.
The relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course. So, yeah. There's that.
Her. You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters. What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
Well, yeah, we saw how it ended the first time, Oz. I feel like that's not a no-brainer, but should be. All right, we're back with Blake, big girl Blake. So if Salem gets all four, she gets the ability to control everything. But honestly, one of those is very, 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 very much more powerful than the other ones. To me, the most powerful one is going to be choice. If you can control the way people choose to do things, and there is no choice, knowledge doesn't matter. Creation doesn't matter. Destruction doesn't matter. Because you can't choose to do those things. Choice is kind of the most obvious and most powerful one, and I think people often... Like, they often... Not discount choice, but they discount, like, the, idea of, like, free will in its entirety. Like, it's like... Personally, I think there is free will. I'm not a determinist. I think determinism is kind of lame because there's really no way to actually... not consistently judge a society, but it's like... How do you apply law to people that had their decisions made for them at the moment of the Big Bang? I think it's a way to take a philosophical way to take agency out of humanity. And whether or not it's true really doesn't matter to me, because philosophy, at the end of the day, it could be true, it could not be true. I just tend to find myself falling into camps that allow for the most agency within people. There are rights, there are wrongs. You can choose to do wrong, you can choose to do right. That gives me agency regardless of what's going on. Like, personal philosophy and philosophy in general, what you wanted to subscribe to, it's not really about it being right or about it being wrong. Because there's really no way to fucking know unless you die. All you can really get behind is this idea of, like, okay, if you can take out somebody's ability to choose what's best for themselves, you quite literally do not have people. Like, that's kind of the thing, and it's, like, kind of, not sad, but it's, like, even in college and even in stuff like that, like, more deterministic ideas kind of come into, like, the forefront, and, like, more you learn about, not science, but, like, because it's not a science problem, it's not a life problem, it's just a philosophy problem. Like, they make free will almost impossible to fucking follow from a philosophical standpoint. Because I remember one day I looked it up on Google, and I was like, free will is the ability to deny laws of physics. And it's like, what? Why wouldn't it be that there are laws within the universe and one person can actively choose the way that they want to seek out or not use those laws, but, like, play within those laws? Like, why wouldn't it be like a chess game where chess has established rules, and then each person is a piece on like an infinitely sized board, and at any given moment you can be captured, you can check, you can do whatever the fuck you like. You only have certain preset moves in the beginning until it opens up to an infinite number of possibilities. Wouldn't that make more sense in the terms of free will? I'm not a philosophy major. I studied media production. I'm a funny man. If you have an idea, I can make you a movie out of it. That is what my expertise is. However, I'm interested in philosophy. I'm interested in psychology, and, like, to me, it's such a fucking weird, like, it's a weird spot to be in. Like, if you found out tomorrow that literally every single choice in your life has been predetermined and you had no agency in making those decisions, and you're happy about that, like, I don't know. not that I don't know how you could be happy about that, but like that would genuinely make me mad. Because I've fallen in love and like I've chosen my partners. I've fucking decided to do media. You're telling me that that was predetermined at the point of the Big Bang? No, fuck you. Like, you've taken away your interest. You've taken away your ability to reason. Like, your thoughts aren't even your fucking thoughts anymore. Your thoughts were decided thousands and thousands and... not thousands. Fucking billions of years ago. Like, as a philosophy, I've just never been able to really wrap my mind around determinism. It's just never been a great... like, I just feel like it takes such the agency, the beauty, the fucking struggle out of humanity, because it's like... nah, the wars, the fucking horrible, horrible atrocities that human beings have done, racism, homophobia, transphobia, like, just all your phobias, all your isms, fucking, nah, decided at the Big Bang. They don't actually exist because they were decided millions of years ago. You don't have a choice in being the way you are. And by that metric, you shouldn't hate other people, by the way, for being who they are. You shouldn't hate people that are bigoted for being the way they are, because they have no choice in that matter. That is why determinism as a philosophy, I think it's really cool in this, like, your pop philosophy, like, cultures and stuff like that. I think it's become kind of like nihilism in a way, where it's like they've become more like pop culturally, like culture-ish, but like when you really break them down, they both kind of take the agency out of life in a way. Like, absurdism is even more interesting. Again, I'm not a philosophy dude. Like, this is just something I'm interested in. I read about in passing, and that's just me. Like, it's just something that always, and this is a really long tangent, I'm sorry, but like, it makes me think about it. It makes me think about in the world of RWBY, because if choice was given to humanity and that was actually taken from humanity, you have actually fucking destroyed the ability to hope. So this has become a much more serious problem than I even could possibly imagine. Knowing that you could take fucking the ability to no, fuck that.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
Nah.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
No, he is.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Is
that you, dear?
Son is so fucking cute. Like, listen, they don't need to be endgame for me. They don't even need to be together. I just want him to be happy, because he deserves that. I'm not saying Blake doesn't. I'm just saying that, you know what, Son is just an all-around, so far great person. And I get why Blake didn't want, and why he definitely overstepped his boundaries coming on this trip and doing that kind of thing, and it's annoying. I get it. I'm not going to defend him. But he just deserves the best. And that's where I'm at. He just deserves it. Oh, she's upset.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit.
I like his chest hair. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like,
Don't worry, I've got it.
I like it a lot.
Sit down. Sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Why is it what is I'm interested to know, like, what the big awkward silence is, and I'm sure I'm gonna get that answered, and I apologize already for pausing.
Old habits, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
Might want to let it cool.
Right.
Adorable.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
Oh, a fucking king stays a king! Oh, baby. Yeah, it covers plenty, I guess. I mean, like, also, like, I can understand this thought process of, like, not necessarily wanting your children to go out and not presenting themselves, like, modestly or just... Because, like, people take advantage of others all the time, and I think parents who have been alive long enough can at least understand, like I never really liked the whole boys only want one thing comment that dads make to their daughters, because it kind of teaches them to be afraid of men in a lot of ways. And like on one hand, like I totally get it, and on the other hand, like it's like, yeah, and they like it's just like such a weird, it's a weird comment, and like just don't seem to cut, like, just fucking king. Like I don't.
Seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
Like, he's not even judgmental here, which is great.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
What a good dad.
Why?
Hmm?
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I should have left the White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
You know, that shouldn't have made me emotional. That shouldn't have made me practically cry here, but I'm a simp for father-son stories. Not even father-son, but like just good dads. You know, like I'm just a simp for it. And it started way, way before my dad passing. Like, it started a long time ago. And, like, just hearing that encouragement and hearing that genuine love for his daughter just fucks me up. He's fucking cool. I don't know his name, but he's fucking cool to me. And I like his chest patch. Like, I could only, like, I don't, you know, I'm probably going to end up eating these words, but, like, I could only aspire to be this type of person.
Son?
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
Fucking asshole. Oh my god, with this bullshit. Come on.
Go to your happy price, Priceline.
One of these days, I promise you, yes, we're starting 5 seconds earlier. I promise you one of these days, I'm just going to start making it a halftime thing to just fucking react to ads that show up. Not because I'm mad, not because I'm upset, but just as a little fun little teaser. Might make it a fucking YouTube short. I don't know, but I'll do it.
I'll just be going. Sorry to interrupt this tender family moment.
I really don't like you.
King! Absolute fucking king!
So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened to Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight.
Okay, so here's the issue with this. Things suck when? Let's just ask that question. When does it suck? Okay? There'll be another great war. Sucks. Sucks right now. But isn't Salem banking on the fact that no one knows that she exists and they're not storming her fucking place, her capital? Like, who would this great war even be against? Like, genuinely, who would it be against? The Grim and 4 fucking assassins things that she has? Like, it doesn't... Everyone's gonna go after the Maidens. Why can't you just say the Maidens exist? Why, like genuine question? Well, if people know... I know nukes exist. I don't go after them. I know there's people that do. I know there's people that are searching and trying to hurt them and do that kind of thing. I get that. I'm not pretending like I don't. But the world didn't know that the Maidens existed. And they're still being hunted down. Because when certain people do, like... They're, like... What you're saying you don't want to happen is already fucking happening. So telling the world at this point, it'll cause a mass panic, it'll do this. I get that, but, like, it doesn't fucking... Like, it's gonna suck right now. It's gonna be shitty right fucking now. But, if the world's like, oh, okay, yeah, that alright, is what it is. Maybe you just hide the fucking choice, fucking all that bullshit. You just hide it somewhere else. Like, the knowledge that these things exist does not now all of a sudden necessitate that there's going to be hundreds of thousands of people after them. That, like... It's like finding out that the fucking president is, like, assassinated. Yeah! That happened! That doesn't now fucking mean that there's gonna be this massive power vacuum. Sure, there's gonna be a power vacuum in other countries that, like, don't have, like, an established fucking hierarchy or whatever. But, like, there's knowledge that causes panic initially, and then it becomes common knowledge, and it's like, no, there's just maidens, there's people that don't need dust to use magic, it's whatever. Like, people are gonna find out fucking eventually, right? Like, it just... I don't see how keeping it a secret when their whole job is to go around helping random people. It's like when, like, Jeebus Christos in the Bible is like, hey, listen, blind guy who I just healed, don't fucking tell anyone. Listen, if you tell people that I fucking helped you, I swear to God, I swear to my daddy that I will not only re-blind you, I'll make you bitchless. That's what I'm about to fucking do to you, alright? Do you understand me? Do you fucking understand me, you little blind little bitch, you little leper? I'm gonna go over to your house and I'm gonna fuck you up. Like, Jesus says that shit to the blind, to the leper, and then they're like, oh, fuck me, this JC dude, he's so... Like, You're telling me that people that are being helped by the man's like, this bitch didn't even fucking use dust. She didn't even use dust, and she's out here helping. It just doesn't really track very well as like a metaphor. That's my opinion though. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and be like because I'm not smarter than these fucking writers. These writers are much smarter than me.
Look, I had the same questions too, but old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows.
And
using
causes a
others
panic.
To get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity.
Yeah, that's a song.
And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Oh, it looks like she blew up the moon.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that, add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers.
He don't. He won't. Hey, listen,
All right.
it's cool, Crow.
I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Crow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in.
Mm-hmm.
And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
I just want to understand, like, who does this? Like, come on.
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
But you know that crows are a sign of bad luck. Old superstition. But it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune. I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
I thought y'all told me that his fucking semblance was turning into a crow. You liars! I should have expected this from you. I don't care. Like, that's actually kind of cool. You tell me, so he's like Domino but opposite? That's kind of dope.
Well, you are just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
Yeah.
John, you have every reason to not fuck with Crow, and I love it. I actually love that you two do not like each other.
Where are you going?
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Not tonight.
Yeah, that's unlucky.
No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? Ow! I'm sorry!
Ugh!
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
Your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
Okay, I'm gonna say it. No, like, Sun's in the wrong for coming here. And, like, he is in the wrong, but, like, that's some great detective work from this junior detective. Secondly, what the fuck, Blake? Like, your anger is getting in the way and clouding your judgment here. And, like, I'm not even mad. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, hey, shit's going down. Like, something's fucking awry. Like, she's so angry for no reason.
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
Love that. Love that energy. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think they make Blake written to be however they need Blake to be in that moment. Not in the way that she doesn't have, like, a character arc. Not in the way if she doesn't have that. Like, Blake was obsessed with finding and making sure that the organization that she was part of in, like, Volume 1 wasn't at the cause of this. Or if it was, that she had to stop them. Same with Volume 2. She felt an obligation to stop them. Volume 3, the White Fang fuck up her fucking best friend, possible love interest, the thing she loves. That's what Adam says that he's going to come and take. Now, you have somebody in Volume 4. Now, that's 3 months later. Like it... I want to stop the White Fang. I want to stop the White Fang. I have one of my best friends lose themselves, like, lose part of their arms, or possibly my love interest. I have a loved one lose part of themselves to the White Fang. I just want to go home and I want to just rest and figure shit out because I don't want to fight the White Fang when presented with an opportunity of fighting the White Fang. That does not track to me. It may track to other people, but to me personally, that character journey doesn't really track as well. Not as well as Weiss's, where it's like, I'm this prissy bitch heiress who needs to learn how to take commands from other people. I'm slowly becoming a unique member of the team. I fucking begin helping and doing what I can to see fit and doing what's right, regardless of my status. I'm being forced out of my company or my family name and the legacy that I want to keep behind. And instead of sitting down and taking it, I'm going to actually fight and fight for the thing I genuinely believe and care about. That is kind of my problem right now, is that, like, this character decision from Blake isn't... And, like, you see it's like, it's a spy! And she runs after, and it's like, well, that's following the character arc. But it's like, it's kind of like Spider-Man Far From Home. When the fuck, and I mean this, when the fuck would Peter Parker, after losing somebody who genuinely matters, why the fuck in that moment, in that time span, would he be like, nah, I don't want responsibility. His whole fucking character is based on the fact that he blames himself for literally everything that has ever happened that was wrong, that he had the ability to stop. And now that he is like that is the one thing I don't like about high school age Peter Parker in the MCU. I think the ending half of Homecoming's phenomenal. I think No Way Home is a great film. The second it becomes Peter's fucking fault that all this fuck shit starts happening. The first 30 minutes of No Way Home is actually a dog shit film. But the rest of the movie is so good. I don't like when characters make decisions that would have made sense earlier now. Like it's not like the whole like a line chart where it's like progression, fall back a little bit, progression, but it's like you're ultimately going upwards in progression. It's like, yeah, she's still going after the White Fang, but like, why would this desire, when did that happen on screen? You could say that there was 2 months, there was this. When did that happen on screen is the key fucking words, everyone. On screen. I don't know. I would, and if you're gonna point it out in the comments, please do. Like, genuinely, please do. I get really happy when you correct me and I like learn something more about this show. It actually makes me really excited to watch the next episode, and it's why I do every other day instead of just recording an entire season and then scheduling uploads. I do that because I genuinely love being corrected, and it gives me a better sense of like getting to watch this show with you, rather than like, oh, I've already seen the show, I know what's gonna happen. That's how I feel about it.
We should probably get moving.
Yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Not a fan of that, but I'm not scared. Because due to the Vic dilemma from like season 2 or whatever, season 3, I forget when it happened and when people were talking about that. I'm not here to talk about that. But you said that in Volume 6, Crow's voice actor gets changed, so I know he's around for at least that long. So I'm not too concerned. Yet. But I sure will be later down this line. I love Crow's eyes. They're so cute. Alright, so that's the end of that. So we'll be back in like a second with episode number 9. And now it is time to finish off this reaction, I guess, with last episode. Crow's about to get fucked up, it seems. Oh, fuck Yang! Hey, hi, Yang! Hey, babe! Hi! Hello! Dude, we're besties. She knows me. We're me and Yang Gang. Hey, baby! Oh my god, I love that they give Swy, like, actual eyes and not beady-looking motherfucking little bullshits.
Wow, that thing packs a punch.
Yeah, my arm's dislocated.
I've been at this for weeks. I get it. You want to make sure I can still fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm doing just fine.
It'd be so fucking funny if she just broke her knuckles.
You're close.
Oh, really?
You're still off balance.
What? No, I'm not. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it would just be this huge weight, but it feels natural. They did a great job with this thing.
I wasn't talking about your actual balance. Although,
Yo, Ty's kind of a dog. Like, low-key kind of a dog. He's just dope as fuck.
that could use some work too.
And Zwei's kind of a dog. Yeah, I'd use that.
I saw your tournament fights. During the Vital Festival?
Let me guess. I was sloppy.
No, no. You were predictable. And stubborn. And maybe a little boneheaded. Do you realize that you used your semblance to win every fight after the qualifiers?
Oh shit, that she did. Oh my god.
So what? How is me using my semblance any different than someone else using theirs?
Because not everyone else's is basically a temper tantrum. I'm serious. Once you take damage, you can dish it back twice as hard, but that doesn't make you invincible. It's great when you're in a bind, but what happens if you miss? What happens if they're stronger? What then? Now you're just weak and tired. You've always been one to burn brighter than everyone else. Whether it was with your smile or, well, I remember your first haircut. But you gotta keep your emotions in check.
You know, I know the Crow being Ruby's dad, but like the father-daughter dynamic between Yang and Tai, and then Crow and Ruby, it's just very cool. Like it's very fascinating to me. Because they're both exactly what the other needs in a way, and like that's what makes it so like interesting.
Keep a level head and think before you act. Your semblance is a great fallback, but you can't let yourself rely on it. It won't always save you. Obviously. You definitely have your mom's stubbornness.
Oh, so now we could talk about her?
Well, as I have been informed, you're an adult now, remember?
Well, sorry I remind you of her.
Don't be.
Sorry I remind you of her. Damn. Your dad just said some like very kind things about you and is giving you genuine advice. Listen, Yang's not even wrong. Like I get she's upset and I understand why she's upset. It's just more of like, damn, like tough. I have said similar shit to my mother. So like I get it.
Raven was great in so many ways.
Except being a mom.
Her strength, her ambition, her dedication to whatever cause she thought was worth fighting for.
Just not being a mom.
I'm proud of how much of her I see in you. But I'm glad I don't see all of her in you.
Why?
Well, you see, Yang, she left you and doesn't really give that much of a fuck about you. That's it. That's really it. Like, if you really gotta ask that question, you went off as a child into an abandoned woods section with my other daughter and almost died to Grimm to find her because she wasn't there. Is that her fault? No. But wouldn't have had to have happened if she just didn't fucking leave.
Your mother was
a bitch.
A complicated woman.
A cunt.
Like everybody, she had her faults, but those faults are what tore our team apart. And they did a real number on our family. You both act like the easiest way to tackle an obstacle is through it. That strength is all that matters in a fight. But if you just take a second look, then maybe you see there's a way around as well.
Good shit, Zwei. I love when Zwei's around.
One more before dinner.
I also love that they isolated the shot there to have her using the hand. She already said that it feels like it's a part of her, and it's nice that it feels weightless and that kind of thing. But her actually using the hand instead of like her actual hand is showing the progression, I guess, in terms of adapting to it and actually using it for its intended purpose.
See? All right. Now you're using your head instead of your...
Yeah, that was fucking dope. That was dope. Dope as fuck.
Allowance pro tip. Tell your parents to save money on wireless and give you a raise.
I won't.
Switch to Xfinity Mobile and save hundreds a year with the best price for 2 lines of unlimited. Just $30 a line per month.
You have provided me a 15-second unskippable ad. I would rather tell my parents to eat shit and die.
Oh, hi. I'm Steve Bloom, and I've voiced thousands of characters, including Wolverine, Starscream, Zabrelios from Star Wars, Tank Dempsey.
Listen, I appreciate you, Bloom. I'm not mad at you for having the ad. This is just kind of lame. I just hate it. It just feels lame. Oh, damn. Back to Weiss looking good. You know what I love, too, is that they didn't make her face symmetrical. They could have done that, and the fact that they made it a little, not like just a little tiny bit not symmetrical, it actually adds a lot to like realistic ideas, because no face is actually that symmetrical. And when you see that your face isn't symmetrical, it hurts.
Hello, sister.
Wesley, I'm gonna be real with you. If you come in my room one more time, I will fucking murder you. I have the right to stand my ground in Atlas.
Leave. How hurtful.
Shut the fuck
and
up.
Here I am about to offer you a favor.
Shut up.
Father's taking me into town to introduce me to some of his business partners. I thought I'd see if you wanted me to pick you up anything since you're, well, stuck here.
Are you jealous? Is that it?
Whatever do you mean?
Is that why you hate me? Are you jealous of my abilities? Of Winter's?
No, not really. Honestly, I find it barbaric. It's beneath people like me, like Father. What could a single huntsman possibly do that an army could not? That's why we have one, even if it is run by a fool.
I said, leave.
Fine, fine.
I mean, he's not wrong that the army is run by a fool, but he's a fucking... I don't know how I don't know how to explain it, but he gives off the vibes of, not even youth pastor, because youth pastors at least try to be nice to people. I'm saying they are. He gives off Children of the Corn, Jebediah? Whatever the fuck his name's. Malachi? I think his real name was Malachi. You give off the vibes of somebody who, in high school, I would have beat the fuck out of. Like, that assumption that you are above everyone does nothing except drive people like me to prove that you are nothing. And I'm going to be real. You are nothing, Wesley. You will always be nothing. Your name doesn't mean what you think it means. And honestly, without that, you would have nothing. And there are too many people in this world that without their name, without their status, would be nothing. And when you realize that, they have absolutely no power over you. They could do that, like, they don't matter. They cling on to titles, they cling on to their power, they cling on to whatever the fuck that makes them feel secure in the fact that they exist to be something. And when you point out that the main thing behind that typically is ego, it's really not that hard to throw rocks at somebody's ego. Specifically narcissists or egomaniacs, because behind that massive shield that they're wearing, it's typically insecurity. So you could just say, hey, Wesley, you're not good at business. Hey, Wesley, you're kind of a bitch. Hey, Wesley, Mom loves me more than you. That's it. That's really, you give me an hour with Wesley, I would fucking dismantle him. I would make him fucking depressed enough to end himself. You're just such a little fucking bitch, dude. Sorry.
Leave.
Yeah, fuck him up, Weist.
Fine. I've got better things to do.
Like suck my own dick.
Your training.
Suck your own dick.
However pointless it is. What is your plan anyway?
Don't break your arm.
What do you hope to accomplish while trapped in your own bedroom?
Awesome. I hope his fingers were in the door. God, Weiss is awesome.
Are you all right?
Alright, yeah, that's sick. Weiss has become awesome.
I need a favor.
And we're back here. Maybe not the smartest move, jumping out and screaming, gotcha. I'm just going to say it. Maybe there were other decisions that you could have made there, most of which would have just been smarter.
Hey, wait up!
Don't let her out of your sight!
Okay, Blake.
Why are you watching me?
Give it up! Not above hitting a girl, you know. Grab the scroll! Seems someone thinks it's important. Get Quit staring and grab it!
I love how, like, Sun and fucking John this episode have been carrying. Not this episode, last episode. John carried last episode. This episode, Sun carrying. Fucking Weiss carrying. They said this entire season we're putting it on our back and we're just gonna fucking lift it. They're Atlas right now, lifting the world of Remnant. That is what they're doing. They're just fucking putting it on their shoulders like it's nothing. Like it's fucking light fucking weight. It just is. That's just what's happening. I won't explain it. I don't have to.
Blake, watch out!
She's a human?
Ilya.
Who?
Wait, you know her? But she doesn't even look like a ah!
Done! Give it to me.
Oh, she's a chameleon.
No. You shouldn't have come back.
Oh, come the fuck on.
Absolutely nothing going on with me romantically.
Great. Can I buy?
Okay, there you go. Thank you. Thank you, Rooster Teeth, for claiming this ad revenue. I appreciate it.
Son! Son! No, 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 not again, please. Help! Somebody! Hold on, son. Just hold on.
I think he's fine. Like, I genuinely think he's gonna be fine.
Hold on, Uncle Crow.
Alright, this actually fucks me up a little bit.
Ty. She's not coming. Ty.
It's getting worse.
How much farther? We've got to be close.
Without the map, there's no way of knowing. But I feel like we're close to something.
What is it?
Love you, Ren. I love how Ren can just not get lines for, like, episodes. And then he comes out with some of just the most insightful shit possible. I love that about his character.
Hey, Mistral! We're on the right path! Oh. Does it say how close?
No. And it looks like the path takes us up through the mountains.
Guys, I don't know if all of us can make that climb.
Okay, well, what about this place? Kuro, Yuri, can we get help there?
Yeah, but there's a big... I don't know if you noticed this, Ruby. There's a massive X on the fucking sign. Probably means that there's something wrong with it.
The village was destroyed years ago.
There we go.
But if it takes us around the mountains, it's the best bet we've got.
It will take too long.
The town would have had a doctor, right? Or maybe we could scavenge for medicine.
Right. You're not going to find anything. We just have to press on.
Alright, fuck. Ren?
Ren, why are you acting...
We can split up. Huh? Ren and I can cut through the mountains while you and Ruby take Crow around through the village.
No, we're supposed to stick together. We keep each other safe.
We don't have time for safe. If we make it to Mistral, we'll bring back help. If we don't, we'll at least have a better view of the land. Up there, we can see if there's somewhere else we can go.
Can I say that Nora, honestly, fucking, such a baddie, such a babe, so fucking smart. Better than everyone, better than your fucking girlfriend, better than fucking just any... She's perfect. She gets it. She understands how it fucking works. She sees her man upset. She comes in. She gives a fucking proper solution and calms him down. They're perfect foils. I love them together. Hey, Crow, what should we do? Homie, be real.
Okay.
Oh, that hug. That's a bro hug. They're boys.
Just take care of each other.
We always have.
God, I love them. So fucking much. I do genuinely love John and Ruby together. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but at first I hated it because he seemed like such a try-hard, but like at this point it's like there's a mutual respect here that I feel like gets overlooked.
They're gonna be fine, John.
You don't know that.
Oh, fuck. Well, that presents a massive problem. Major problem. Well, everyone. Holy shit. Yeah, it looks like a penis. I don't have anything I can switch that to. But it looks like a cock. A chameleon head ass. Shout out to Jake Mendez, lead compositor. Or compositors. Shout out. Alright, everyone, so that was RWBY episodes 7, 8, 9, and I think I'll be doing the World of Remnant for Thursday, and we'll be finishing up the season for Saturday. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, please let me know in the comments below. Today was a little bit of a talkative one. This episode not too much. It was a lot more of a slow burn. Just a lot of going on, and there's a lot of like different integral parts of the story to handle together, and it's actually turning out pretty cool. I can get why people may not necessarily like this season or these seasons as much as they did the other ones. However, it's really building up the story, and I can get why you would say volumes 1 through 3 were like a prologue, and this is where the story really begins. But like, we're getting so much in this season, and like it may be slower in the action aspect, but it's so rich with like the way it's trying to convey character. That being said, I really hope you have a great rest of your day. I'm gonna give you a chance to watch this, and I apologize if they block it immediately. I'm really hoping they don't, but peace out, and I post every day, so we'll see you tomorrow.